Hey everybody, Chris here. Is Dogecoin teetering on the edge? We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And we were live on Monday afternoon and we were looking at the chop. That's right, we are in the summer chop here. And there will be good days and bad days, up and down. Sometimes the news says one thing and the markets react in a different way. But that's a day-to-day thing. So green yesterday, looking red today. Let's get into it. Let me show you the charts and the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. We start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart. We're about 17.2 cents. That's where Dogecoin is right now. Bitcoin at 1057. Bitcoin overnight has traded down back to 105.5. That 107 line was sort of a key line that we wanted to see Bitcoin actually bounce off of as support. Yesterday, Bitcoin was up here. 108.8 looking to hit 109, didn't quite make it. So that was yesterday, green day, today, red day. And here's what we had for Dogecoin. We were looking at higher lows during the live stream. And we were like, okay, this is looking like good support. Can we get over 18 cents, come back, retest his support and move higher? Nope, that was rejected. And then we had the sell-off. Actually came down to 16.9. We were talking about 16.99 Dogecoin. Well, we got it. We got it late last night. This is now a triple bottom that we had from back here at the 5th of June, and then here at the 12th of June, and then again here last night. So triple bottom showing good support at 17 cents. Little dips at 16.99 each time, or 16.9 now is what we're showing. But this is not a great looking chart right now for Dogecoin, to be honest with you, right now. And that's why. Are we teetering on the edge, and are we going to be seeing prices back into the 16s? I know there's some of you who are going to say, great buying opportunity, but I'm going to wait till it drops to 15, or I'm going to wait till it drops to 14. Or last week you were saying, I can't wait till it drops to 16.9, I'll buy then. But now you're not buying, you're going to wait for 50. That's the mentality, right? This is Tuesday morning, pre-market. It's for stocks. Stocks have not opened yet, but the futures are all down about half a point between S&P, Dow, NASDAQ, the Russell, all down a little bit. And yeah, that's kind of the big thing right now. U.S. stock futures fall. Trump shakes Mideast truce hopes. So it doesn't look like the Israel-Iran conflict is going to be solved anytime soon. Fears over whether Iran is close to the ability to have a nuclear weapon is kind of shaking things up a little bit. Dan Crypto says, look, this week is one of the clearest examples of how narrative follows price and not the other way around. Green on the day, this was yesterday, Middle Eastern conflict deal will be made soon, buy the dip. And today, red, World War III imminent, escalation soon. So that's what you see, right? Where I just kind of keep it level here. We try not to get into those real extremes, and we don't talk about FUD one way or the other. So, but this shows you why you should make your own assumption and your ideas on what's going on. If you're following the sentiment of the day or even the hour, you will get chopped up, washed out. What is the bigger picture here, right? What's the bigger picture that we're talking about? Dogecoin Fear and Greed Index is at 51. I think it's going to be down a little bit the next post based on the charts, but it's still like neutral right in the middle. This is summer, right? Summertime chop is what we're talking about. That's what we got going on. Dogecoin forms a falling wedge pattern. Swing low support signals a potential reversal. Yeah, this is Trader Allen here. So he does recognize this swing low support. So this is this purple area here. This is that 17-cent area. And we could hit it again, according to Allen, saying, yeah, probably another test there. And then we move higher, back up, 17.8, maybe 18 cents. And do we just chop around in that area for a while? Or is there going to be a bit of good news that's going to make this come up even higher? Some people are talking about the FOMC meeting on Wednesday, and I'm like, no, I think Jerome Powell would change just a few words in his speech from the last FOMC with no rate cut. Investors will look at the dot plots, listen to every word he says in response to questions. Is he hawkish? Is he dovish? In my opinion, it's just a big nothing burger this week. That will get a little volatility and a little chop here on Wednesday afternoon when the no interest rate cut is announced and Powell meets with the finance press, and it's just a nothing burger. And yeah, he'll probably be wearing a purple tie again. Just purple. That's how Powell goes, right? The purple tie. So Dogecoin, yeah, it drops. Key chart support level. Teeters on the edge, right? We're teetering on the edge. That's the quote from this article. Teetering on the edge. Doge is flirting with a breakdown below its support. So is this what's happening? It's like low volatility, declining momentum suggests Doge is unlikely to retest resistance unless bulls return. So that's the big message. You can look at the fib lines, but we don't really do that on this channel. There's other people who like to look at all the their fib lines, but right now, several indicators warn that Doge risks brushing below the channel's lower boundary, and if validated, Doge could fall into a bear market territory. So just putting that out there, especially for those that are looking for lower prices to buy on dips. Get your dry powder ready, because we may be having a few more dips right now happening. So be ready. That's all I'm saying. This is the breakdown of this large triangle here, and we're just on that lower edge. So potential breakdown below, and we could be in the 16s as bearish pressure intensifies. So Crypto Batman is just like, this is the major support, right? We are right there. But many times what this ends up being is the springboard for a big move up. First a long sideways grind, and then a breakout and vertical move. I don't think this type of move is going to happen in June, though. I don't think there is the bullish momentum for this kind of move to happen. I would love to see it, but the reality is it's not there. We have to wait till the fall for this kind of move, I think. And meanwhile, we're just going to chop. Maybe we get up to 20 cents, and maybe that chop will continue between 17 and 20. I'd like to see a move up above there, but right now, that is not in the cards. That is strong resistance there at 20 cents. And this may be just where we are. Now, are these swing trade opportunities and you want to swing trade this? Maybe that's what happens during the summer, right? It's just some swing trading of this as we go across. And who loves this? Obviously the exchanges, right? Not only they get, even though it's lower volume for the summer, right? They can take out the shorts, right? Price of Bitcoin moves up, takes out all these shorts, right? And then they drop the price, take out those longs, and then let's drop the price even lower and take out all those longs. Hundreds of millions of dollars, right, of leverage just swept away. And we take a look at the Doge heat map, and very similar thing, right? Doge's price comes all the way up over 18 cents, takes out all those shorts, right? And then dump the price. And as that price is dumping, guess what happens? New shorts show up. Look at that big yellow line right there. Somebody's got a big short on Dogecoin going on. And they're making the money right now. Because as Dogecoin goes down, right, all of those long leverage trades get liquidated. So taking out the shorts, taking out the longs, rinse and repeat. If you don't know what this is about, come join in on my next live stream. We do talk more about the leverage trading because that has more of an impact on price than most people think. the price movement manipulated? Yes. So we talk about that more in detail on the live streams, as well as the news of the day. So join in, and my next live stream will be Tuesday, 4 o'clock, live all day, every day during the week, 4 o'clock p.m. East Coast time, right around there we start. And then on Saturdays, we're going to be expanding my live streams into talking about other things on Saturdays, as I've got a window of time on my schedule that has opened up for talking about other stuff that's on your mind as well. So look forward to that. But right now, where Doge is, just under 17.2. Again, looked like we were starting that comeback of those higher lows and got rejected. And that is the summertime chop. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Are we teetering on the edge here? I know there's some bears out there, big bears, that are looking for lower prices. If so, don't just say Dogecoin is dead, because that's stupid. But if Dogecoin's going lower, tell me why. Why do you think that is? I'm happy to have the conversation. Well, not happy, because I don't want Dogecoin to go down, but the market structure isn't looking great. So let me know in the comments below. Give the video a like if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.